Hello, hello, we are back. We are at the beginning of a new year. Thank goodness. So, we are moving out of a 5 year and into a 6 year. So, what that means in numerology is that this year, 2022, 2 plus 0 plus 2 plus 2 is 6. That represents peace, self love, working on motivational things for the highest good of all. So, coming to peace with yourself, sharing that with the rest of the world in whatever way makes sense for you. So, it's a good time for healing. If you are planning a family, 6 is a good number for that. It's good for connection, it's good for support, it's good for love and family building relationships, things like that. So, let's move forward with that and wave goodbye to 2021. Hopefully, most of those problems are in the past and behind us, and we are looking on to bigger and better things. I do think, just generally speaking, that our challenges are not over in this pandemic, but I feel like we are transitioning through it. And we've just got to move through it until we get through it, and then we can get back to what our new normal is going to be. So, let's take a look at the cards. Did something a little bit different this time. So I asked you to think about a situation, something that you are trying to manifest or something that you'd like to work on, some goals for the new year. So these cards that you have chosen are going to help you reflect on ways that will support what you're trying to manifest, or give you ideas on how to tune into that wisdom and that guidance. At the very end of this reading, we'll put all 4 of these cards together, and we'll see what it looks like as a collective for all of us to tune into the energy as a collective. So this energy, usually our intention is for it to represent the next couple of weeks ahead. Whatever you feel like in this case, because this is a different kind of reading. This is, I suspect, that this will represent what's going to happen for us throughout the year. So see if this makes sense to you, and if it does, use these ideas as tools to help you move forward in 2022. So if you chose card number 1, you chose divination. So we can have a mantra here that says, I receive clear and meaningful messages from Spirit. This card talks about putting it out to the universe and watching for the signs and symbols. So what is it that you're trying to manifest? Journal it, write it down, talk about it out loud. Pay attention to your dreams, pay attention to things that are aligning, things that are coming together, things that are happening. This card is not about chasing things that aren't meant to be. So if there's something that seems difficult, let that go, move on to something else. Pay attention to the signs and also to the things that aren't falling into place, okay? This card is more about tying up loose ends, cleaning out what's left that you don't want to bring forward in 2022, leaving that behind so that there's room for the new things to come in and room for you to manifest all of your desires, okay? If you chose card number 2, you chose shape-shifting. So this card, good mantra is that I readily and easily shape-shift to express an entirely different me. This card's about being honest with yourself. This card is about believing what it is that you're trying to manifest. Feeling it. Feel it, act as if it's already happening, so speaking in the present term. I'll use a job for an example. If you are trying to manifest a new job, you would say, this job that I have is made up of all of these different characteristics. This job that I have makes me feel happy, and really tune into how it would make you feel if it were already true, okay? Being loyal to your own heart, tuning in, what is it that you feel inside? How does your heart feel when you think about this situation or different scenarios that could come out of this situation? Okay. And just allowing yourself to expand, feeling it as if it's already happening is the main thing, okay? Now, if you chose card number 3, you chose Spirit Guides. A good mantra for this card is, I am connected to and aware of my spirit guides. This card's interesting. This card suggests that you may be on a healing journey, okay? So maybe last year was particularly tough for you. Maybe last year brought up some old memories that are now fresh, and this card is helping you to move through this. So whatever it is that you're trying to manifest, healing is a big part of it. So either you are manifesting healing and focusing on healing, or you're being encouraged to work on your healing, which will help everything else come together that you're trying to manifest. Okay? So this card talks about your spirit guides. Talk to your spirit guides. Again, whether it's journaling, speaking out loud, meditation, whatever this is for you and how it resonates with you. Focus on that communication with your spirit guides. How do you feel in the pit of your stomach? Pay attention to your own body, to your own feelings inside, okay? There's a part of this journey, regardless of what you're trying to manifest, part of this journey, and a major part of it, is you need to do some of this work alone. I know that's not fun sometimes. And it's okay to be part of a group and have support and have all of those things. This card is telling you there's part of this that you need to go it alone, and you need to go within, and you need to heal you from the inside out. And just really paying attention again to the signs and symbols that are coming in to give you that validation from spirit guides that you are on the right path. And as things are happening and feel like they're meant to be, keep going with those things. Pay attention to the check marks that the universe is giving you along the way. Okay? Now, if you chose card number 4, you chose breath. Now, this card mantra could be, my body breathes itself. This is about independence too. This is about taking a pause too. This is about making sure that you are taking the time for you on a consistent basis. Spending time in meditation, spending time in, I want to say spa, making sure that you are taking care of your body, your mind, and your spirit is important, okay? Focusing on building, not building new foundations, but repairing things that weren't working in the past, okay? So you may be feeling a bit stuck. You may be feeling a bit like, why am I not moving forward? Why? And the question is answered simply by fix what you've already got. So you may be at a crossroads where you're contemplating, do I start over? Do I scrap an idea? And the answer is no. Fix the foundations that you have. Look for the cracks or the shakiness or the lack of support that's around you. Fix those things, and that's going to make life so much easier for you in this year going forward, okay? If we look at all 4 of the cards together, so as a collective for all of us to use, watch for signs and symbols. You know, we're all very intuitive, or we wouldn't be here. So we're all intuitive about things. Watching for signs and symbols. What works, what comes together, what happens that feels right, and just trust it. We don't need to question every single thing or overanalyze everything that happens. Trust it, okay? Whatever it is that you want over this next year ahead, act as if you've already got it. How does it feel? How does it look? How does it How does it taste? What's the texture? And just act as if you're already living that. Listen to your spirit guides. Now, this doesn't have to be a formal, I hear them, I see them. It doesn't have to be any of that. Just watch for your signs and symbols and validations, dreams maybe, what feels right. Because your spirit guides are with you every minute, and we don't have to recognize this as a formal conversation, okay? And breathe. Get in meditation. Get in that quiet space regularly, okay? So these are awesome, awesome, awesome cards for us to start the new year. Like I say, I don't feel like these cards are only going to represent the 2-week window that we usually have. Definitely use these 2 weeks as a starting point to really get the ball rolling, set some good intentions, manifesting goals and things like that. However, these are energies that are going to follow us through potentially the entire year. So really, really good goals. Everything here looks awesome. Love these cards. Let me know how this fits into what's happening in your life right now. Enjoy the next couple weeks ahead. We'll meet again in a couple weeks. Take care and Happy New Year. Bye for now, guys.